Parenting tip number 82 has to do with how do we respond when your child is angry. There's a lot of toddlers out there who have temper tantrums at the most inappropriate time, right? When you're about to order dinner, when you are going through the drive-through and you just want to place a quick order and you have a screaming toddler, or you're about to do a Zoom meeting and you have an angry toddler or maybe a curious toddler. So, what do we do? First thing is, it normally has to do with an unmet need, right? Do they feel ignored? Do they feel tired? Are they hungry? Maybe they're worried, or they're just scared about something. And we have no idea what's going on, right? If it's the attention seeking behavior, then we know, okay, I'm in the middle of doing something important and my child wants my attention. Do you give it to them? Do you give in? Do you place them in timeout? What do you do? There are no easy answers, and there's not a black and white. If your child does this, then you do this, right? Welcome to the wonderful world of parenting. Like we all complain, there is no parenting manual, and we have no idea how to parent sometimes because it depends on the personality of your child, it depends on the situation, and it depends on your mood, their mood, and the situation at hand, right? So, my advice is, or my suggestion, is when your child is uncontrollable, they're hungry, and you want that to appease them. You want the temper tantrum to just calm down and literally disappear. But you can't. Then it's your turn to take a deep breath, not to personalize it. You don't have a naughty child. Yes, their behavior may not be what you want it to be, but you have an unhappy child. You have a hungry child. You have a tired child. You have some unneed met that you might not be able to satisfy at the moment, right? If you're conducting a phone interview and your child comes running to you, what do? Right? And they're screaming. Be kind with yourself because we do not have control over every scenario, right? So life happens. When you're a mom, unfortunately, that's what's going to happen many, many times, right? I might be in the middle of virtual tutoring when my child, even though she's 18 and I have a 24-year-old, things happen and, miscommunication happens, arguments happen. But the main thing is don't define your success as a parent or just grade you, right? We grade ourselves. I'm failing as a parent. I'm doing a crappy job. So, one, do not judge yourself based on your child's behavior. Don't be so self critical, right? And don't complain. If you want to complain, complain to your friends, complain when your kid's not there because otherwise they will feel that they're making mommy unhappy. But sometimes mommy's unhappy, right? Sometimes mommy doesn't want to do her mommy duties. But this parenting tip is just reassure you that you are doing a great job. And sometimes we have absolute no control whether your child is going to make a good decision. So just know that in your mindset, if you think, oh my gosh, you're doing the most horrible, horrible thing ever, know that it'll be a learning lesson, right? It'll have a consequence, positive or negative. And everyone will be okay. It might not feel like it. I thought I could not survive my daughter Chelsea's sophomore year when there were multiple absences, multiple tardies, grades were just dropping to the point where she did have an F in geometry. She did have an F in another subject, chemistry or some subject. And I thought, as an educator, I failed. As a mom, I failed. And it took me a long time to realize I am not defined by my children's actions. So tell yourself you're doing a great job no matter what your children choose to do. You can only guide them, right? And the rest is trusting that their journey will be okay. Thanks for watching. Bye.